They were young, beautiful, and in love. To outsiders, Ethan Caldwell and Laura Mitchell looked like the perfect couple, dubbed Prince and Princess. But behind that picture-perfect image was a nightmare that would terrify the nation. On June 29, 1991, as the newlyweds celebrated their fairy tale wedding, police discovered concrete blocks in Lake Willow containing the remains of 14-year-old Emily Harper. This is the chilling story of how love turned lethal. Ethan Caldwell was born in 1964 in Riverton, Texas. He appeared to be a clean-cut, intelligent young man, but his troubled family life fueled a deep resentment toward women. As a teen, he became controlling, humiliating girlfriends, and obsessed with virgins. Laura Mitchell, born in 1970 in Willow Creek, seemed the opposite, bubbly, outgoing, and popular. Yet beneath the surface, she was manipulative and fascinated with control. When the two met in 1987, sparks flew instantly. 17-year-old Laura fell hard for the charming 23-year-old Ethan. Together, they discovered a shared appetite for dominance, cruelty, and violence. At the same time, Riverton was being stalked by a predator. From 1987 to 1990, a man attacked at least 13 women, dragging them near bus stops or quiet streets, blindfolding and brutally assaulting them. Police formed a task force, released composite sketches, and collected DNA from over 700 suspects. One of them was Ethan Caldwell, who gave samples voluntarily in November 1990. Investigators didn't realize they had the right man. The backlog meant his DNA wouldn't be tested for over 2 years. By then, Ethan had become obsessed with Laura's 15-year-old sister, Sarah. Shockingly, Laura agreed to help. She stole an anesthetic from the vet clinic where she worked. On December 23, 1990, the couple drugged Sarah. As she lay unconscious, Ethan essayed her with Laura's participation, but Sarah vomited and choked to death. The family believed it was a tragic accident, alcohol poisoning, and police accepted the explanation. Sarah's murder went unnoticed. On June 14, 1991, 14-year-old Emily Harper missed her curfew and found herself locked out of her home. Ethan spotted her. She was abducted, blindfolded, and taken to the couple's home. Over the next 24 hours, Ethan and Laura videotaped themselves essay her. Emily was later unalive, most likely strangled, and dismembered with a circular saw. Her remains were encased in cement blocks and dumped in Lake Willow. On June 29, 1991, while Ethan and Laura were marrying in Crystal Falls, Emily's remains were found. Less than a year later, on April 16, 1992, 15-year-old Megan Carter was walking home from school in Ashwood. Laura approached her with a fake request for directions. When Megan leaned in to help, Ethan grabbed her. For 3 days, she was held captive, videotaped, and assaulted. Despite her efforts to stay calm and reason with Laura, Megan was strangled on April 19th. Her body was dumped in a ditch, her head shaved in a final act of humiliation. By 1992, Ethan was becoming violent toward Laura. In January 1993, after a brutal beating left her hospitalized, Laura confided in her family. Meanwhile, police finally tested Ethan's DNA from 1990. The results confirmed he was the Riverton rapist. Investigators now suspected him in Emily's and Megan's murders. On February 17, 1993, Ethan Caldwell was arrested. Prosecutors needed Laura's cooperation. She claimed to be a battered wife forced into Ethan's crimes. In exchange for her testimony, she received just 12 years in prison, a deal later called the deal with the devil. But soon after, Ethan's lawyer discovered hidden videotapes in their home. The tapes revealed Laura's active participation in the assaults. She wasn't a bystander. She laughed, taunted, and encouraged the abuse. By then, the plea bargain was sealed. In 1995, Ethan Caldwell was convicted of the murders of Emily Harper and Megan Carter, as well as numerous sexual assaults. He was sentenced to life imprisonment with no parole, later declared a dangerous offender, meaning he will never be released. Laura Mitchell served her 12-year sentence and was released in 2005. She later married, had children, and lived under new identities. Her release sparked outrage across the nation. The Caldwell-Mitchell case remains one of the most disturbing in the nation's history. It revealed how easily predators can hide in plain sight, and how a plea deal can forever shape justice. Ethan Caldwell will spend his life behind bars. Laura Mitchell walks free, and the victims, Sarah Mitchell, Emily Harper, and Megan Carter, are remembered as the young lives stolen by a couple who turned love into evil. This is the story of Ethan Caldwell and Laura Mitchell, proof that sometimes the most terrifying monsters wear the most ordinary faces.